So this is 300C Golf here. We're going to take a little ride to go and get some Desnol and maybe take a little drive as well. So enjoy and let's go. So it's going to be nice and dark. It's actually quite frozen out. Let's get over before my neighbour starts to complain. Let's roll. Let's get out of my estate. If you wonder what that creaking noise is, most likely that is my low control arms. They've got about 2 mil, maybe 3 odd mil gap between the shock and the bushing between the lower control arm, so I need to go and change them eventually. Even at one point when I'm still a bit unsure on doing it, but I asked a mechanic guy to do it and he said they're fine. Like hell it was fine. It wasn't fine whatsoever. But as we know, these cars, they'll chew through their suspension systems because it's too heavy for its own good. They did not make the suspension system decent on these things. Hello again, sorry about that. We just had a, well, my phone mount just dropped, so absolutely wonderful. And apparently I think there's an accident on the A14 before the bridge on my end, so wonderful. So that also means that going back is going to be delightful. Whenever I feel like going back. And I do have work tonight, well tomorrow, sorry. But we're going to take a little bit of a wander just to clear the old head, and while this guy can't quite do 60 miles an hour. But yeah, so that didn't look great. Only reason I thought I knew it was an accident because I saw a pair of hazards on the side, and it was on the inner lane, so basically kind of like the lane I was on going opposite direction. So yeah, I think there was an accident, so fun. Hey, absolute fun. And there was a load of cars over there, lorries, at this time of night, which is not really, it's not the usual stuff that normally happens. You know, not high traffic at this time of night anyway, so anyway, let's go. And listen to that diesel engine roar. And so forth. So we're almost at the Shell garage, so we're going to get some Desnol. I know you guys could be shocked as I am when you see the price of it. And this car will just drink it rather quickly. Because being a whopping of a diesel. Wait. Here we are. Let's do this. See, old-fashioned. Pop it open. Stick the key in.
Oh, and you unlock. Ha! Stick that down there, out of the way. Diesel pumps. Whoa. Watch that over. Hee we're alive. So, yeah. Filling up diesel. But yeah, so if you guys got any ideas you want to see content on, like I said, still working on doing some meetup with some of the 300 lads, so I'll see how that goes out. And yeah, got some plans, but we'll see what happens. Like I said though, in one of the previous videos, I'm not 100% sure what I've got planned is too much, because you know, I don't want to make content for the sake of content and for, you know, clickbait and stuff like that. Not something I'm into. We're just going to see the good times roll. See the good times roll. See the good times roll. There we go. Where do we stop this at? Let's do it there. Near enough 50 litres. It's a 78 litre tank, but for the time being, that will do. Shocking. This is what 78 quid gets me. That's not too bad, to be honest. I thought it would be worse than that, considering we was just next to the red mark. So 78 quid. So if I probably put it further, probably near 90 quid, I would have got a full tank. So let's do this. Haha. Right, let's roll. Got my Dr. Pepper. If I wanted this video to be sponsored by anything, Coca-Cola. I'm your fanboy. I'm a Dr. Pepper boy. Damn right. I love my Dr. Pepper. Don't need coffee. Don't need tea. Don't need beer. I love my rum. Oh, I do love rum. But Dr. Pepper is my bee's knees. But then again though, I'll never, ever, ever mix Coke, Dr. Pepper and rum. I've done it once. It's not great. It's not great whatsoever. Haha. Let's fire. I'm probably going to do a bit of manual shifting here. Going to get things heated up. I probably should start putting some stuff in the tank. But hey ho. We're doing this.
shifting. Just got another bit of manual shifting. So we're going to the roadworks on the A14. This is here until summer 2024, supposedly. It is nuts. How long this has actually been here for. So, yeah. I think it started in early 2023 actually. I think they started in. And basically completed one side, because the side we're now joining on, which is the opposing traffic, is actually already got potholes on it. Well, had it anyway at the time. And that Millie is so damn shy of driving, he doesn't want to stay in his lane. Some people really shouldn't be driving, shouldn't they? I'm not proclaiming that, you know, I'm, you know, the best at driving. Far from it. But for you to be that shy of driving and that uncertain of yourself, to be, you know, that close to the edge. Oh no. And I said it's a Mini, it's actually a Fiat 500, it's even worse. Actually, I don't know what's worse, Fiat 500s or freaking Minis. Like, they've both got bad reputation, and they both are not known for their, you know, reliability or anything. But it's like, damn. Even the lorry behind me is doing, you know, doing just fine. My car is a lot wider than his car, and yet I'm still doing, you know, perfectly fine. You know? Got my Dr. Pepper, I've got you guys, I've got my Beats. Trust me, my Beats can get a bit, you know, mad. They're very poundy. Unfortunately, for copyright reasons, I can't go and play it much as I would like to. So there's non-copyrighted music I could find that is very beatful and tasteful. But then again, I do know a musician that actually does industrial stuff. I do have some of her albums. I wonder if she would let me. Be quite a fun thing to go and find out, actually, and give me some material. We'll see what's in the near future. I'm just trying to figure out why we're only doing 45 in the 50. Yeah, supposed to be 70, but obviously 4. But yeah, basically this road is, well, these roadworks is that long, and this person wants an A40. Come on! Come on! I can move it. Move your big ass. Tiny ass. Move your tiny ass. Oh, what are you braking for? What's the need of braking? Do you really need to brake? There's a 50, you friggin' dozy bastard. Oh, this person's in love with their brakes. They're in love with their brakes. This is now becoming a freaking road rage fest. It doesn't take a lot. We're now doing 40. Why do people can be so... There's a lot of words I want to use, and none of them are pleasant. I'll assure you. None of them is pleasant. we're going to have fun by the time we get to the end of this, and we're almost there. After travelling for 4 freaking minutes. This is Road Rage 101. Oh no, we're finally doing 50. Bloody hell, they're finally woken up. They're woken up, kind of. No, we go back slow again. No, the brake lights again. Oh, here it goes. Brake lights. You guys gonna love the next move. What I'm gonna do. Now you, lady, dude. That was an ordeal. Didn't have to be, but hey ho. Let's get moving, shall we? So this is another thing that I don't always get. I saw cars like this one with their fog light on. So people would have figured out that their fog lights are actually on. It's like, how do you miss a lovely symbol saying fog lights are on? How? It's quite baffling. Some people do baffle me sometimes, to be honest with you. We're having still a nice drive. I think we are on the way to, let's see what these signs say. National Horse Racing Museum. Just a bit about one. What does it say? The Midlands, London, M11 to Cambridge. And that's where we're going to be doing our, most likely, our turnaround, because this is my lovely stretch, even though the roadworks have screwed the stretch up a bit, but I'm doing about just over 3,300 RPM at 70 miles an hour, temperature gauge just below the halfway mark, fuel gauge a lot less than it was before, about halfway between 3/4 full to full. Sometimes I need to say full. So on third gear, staying there, not going much, not too bad to be honest with you. We're still doing alright, got my beats on still, it's in the middle of the registration like a tart, and then we're going to go over there anyway. So yeah, nice little update, and we're not doing too bad, to be honest with you. Mind you though, just some people do get on my tits. Like I had someone, I think, mentioning like, if you drive a cycle, if you ride a cyclist, you know how much polluting ICE, internal combustion engines, pollute. This car is cooking out 222 kilograms of soot. CO2, so like I give a damn. And also on that note, it's like, oh, this car's 15 years old. The only real problem with CO2 it's done, it's just by me driving it. Other than that, all the big CO2s that was done making the car, it's already been there, done that. You know, it's 15 years old. The car's still working. It's got 125,765 miles on the clock. and it's still chugging. It's not even burning an ounce of diesel oil, sorry. Not burning an ounce of it. And yet it's, yes, it's got those codes on there, as you'll see in the last video. But funny enough though, all those codes are, it's just electrical freaking disasters. As we know that these cars, these Chrysler 300s are electrical disasters, end of discussion. And yeah, but it still drives. It is absolutely cooking in here actually. I'm actually boiling. I'll have to adjust the temperature gauge a bit. Let's turn it down. A bit more comfortable. And you know, I'm completely comfy. You know, and also one thing that really ticks me off, I think, let me know in the comments actually whether they still have what are they called, subscriptions for heated seats and heated steering wheels. This car doesn't come with a heated steering wheel. Not bothered. One less thing to go wrong, right? But it has heated seats. It has dual climate control, which works very well. Heated seats works very well, and it's like, what more can I ever ask for, really? Everything works, other than that module which I need to go and figure out to go and get one, and I think it costs, I found one for about 44 quid, which logs it works and logs it stops flashing lights at me and turn off the radio, which surprisingly actually, on this run we've been actually okay. Hasn't been malfunctioning too bad, so it's a start. It will do. I know it will, because it's just that knackered. But you know, I can't really say much really. But like I said, this car's still running, still going strong. Any car can really go strong if you look after it well enough. And yeah. Nothing is really saying to me I should go and get a new vehicle. Nothing. You know, I had them one day over state, 1.8 diesel. I was using that for deliveries. Spent a lot of money on it, but you know, at the time it was the best of a bad situation. And it done well for me. I did like the car. I actually loved it actually. The way it handled, and you know, 1.8 litre diesel. It did well. I even had a, what was it, a 1.3 litre Astra Estate. That car was actually quite amusing. Even though it was only 90 horsepower and probably top speed of 95 miles an hour or 100 something, I don't play, you know. But either way though, it pulled. It chugged its own arse, barely. With 90 horsepower, and it's probably had maybe 130 or maybe 200 or torque pound, like foot of torque or something like that, I don't know. But I had a what was it, a Fiesta that I wrote off, and 2012, and funny enough, my Astra 1.3 was more powerful than a Fiesta 2012 1.4 diesel. It's like, yeesh. Says a lot. Says a lot, really. And you know, I think the newest car I had was that Fiesta. That was the newest car I had, and that only had about 90,000 miles on the car when I writ it off. When I sold Astra, that was 160 odd thousand, I think, 155. I can't remember which one it was. Mondeo was just touching 2k and needed some extra work. I think the the timing belt needed to be changed, and some other bits and bobs needed to be done with it. But either way though, it was still going strong until I destroyed the AC, because yeah, we're not going to go into that story how I destroyed that. Accident. I completely forgot something was still in the engine bay, and drive belt took it. And it took every cable that was to do with the AC and with it. So lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. And now I've got this big beast, and out of all three, I've grown attached to her. Even though she is my one and only car, but you know, it's going to be obvious. But then again though, I can't say there's something I regretted about getting this car, even though yes it needed some work, like needed new brake discs, which I just, as you know, got them done and they're working flawlessly, and thanks to M-Tech brakes. And what is it? Obviously the rust situation on the rear wheel arch, still fanned in my head around that. I've got an idea what I'm going to do, but it's just getting the money for it. So that is something for the near future. So all I'm going to keep doing is pressure washing under the car every probably so weeks, just to keep all the salt off. And yeah, so you know, just keep on top of maintenance. Everything should be pleasing, really. Anyway, we're going to crack on. Let's go. We are now heading towards the A11 and we're going to go around in a circle. We're going to come back around the other way, because we're going to need to get back. Why do I have that? So it literally just takes us straight to it. We need to remain in this lane, and then we're going to go around as well. So we've got another lane, don't we? Been a while since I've been up here. These all the way, anyway. But these type of drives, you know, this is how you keep the diesels alive. You do maybe a pointless drive, you can do what I'm doing anyway. But you know, pointless drives means that you know you can have it's a good way to clear your head, and also it means that you know you keep your engine happy. You keep it will self-clean itself, and nice. I've got an oil change in the next 3,300 odd miles, and yeah, it's doing all right. So as soon as we get, as soon as this trip done, we probably go and look at the scan tool, if you like, and see what that is saying on the soot count, see if it's actually done anything or not. It might not be in the generation state yet, but you know, but like I said, they're doing this. Keeps things clean, keeps your turbos happy, it keeps your all your cooling system happy. You know, it gets the good flow, keeps things going. So once we hit to the next junction, gonna have a good turn around and then head back. But yeah, so like I said, doing these drives are good things, really. Good for yourself, good for the car, especially like I said, diesels, petrols, love them as well. And like it just helps the engine, gets rid of all the carbon, all the things that it doesn't really want to accumulate in the engine. Is why you don't really want to do in town in diesels, because it does build up, and if you do things like this, you help clean it up. You can put like fuel additives in the car. There's only certain ones I would recommend, but personally, make sure you get people's advice and other mechanics' advice before you go putting things in your tank, because you know you don't want to go down that road and end up putting the wrong thing in there. But you know, you can do things like that. I probably will do something soon, and you know, it will just keep things happy. There we go, here's the junction I want. But yeah, we'll just keep things on the move and keep things clean, and yeah. Anyway, let's move on. yeah, it has been a while since I've been around here. A very long while, actually. And yeah, can't remember exactly where I'm going. I'm doing this completely off my head, and it's complete pitch black, so it means that no one's up and about. Closer than I wanted to be. Where am I going? Just trying to think. I think it's that way, isn't it? Yes. There we go. Yep, here we go. Let's leg it. Am I speeding? I think I might be speeding. Is it 50 here or is it national? Should be national, but obviously being some roadworks on the other side. Hopefully it should be alright. Yeah, we're good, we're good. I forgot I had my falls on, like a tart. Ugh. Easy happens. That's the thing though, I realised I had it after a while. Wasn't paying attention. I was trying to figure out what speed I was supposed to be doing, but hey ho, we got there. I was like, did that person flash them out? I'm not sure. And then I was just like, oh bollocks, I still got my fucking falls on like a freaking dipstick. And hey, I haven't sworn on these on both of my videos. Bloody hell, that's a start. It's like bastard a lot, but you know, that's a compromise, okay? I'm not saying anything else. That's a compromise. Right, let's move on. Entered Suffolk. I'm in my neck of the woods, and we are almost. We're not too far away to be home. Actually, we've got a while bit, but yeah, we just entered Suffolk, and from Essex, yes, from M11, but it was the A11 before we get to the M11, but still. So we just got entered Suffolk again. I think it's Newmarket, Bury St Edmunds, Stowmarket, might be something in between that, and yeah, so we're going to be back to my area. I looked on the maps, and apparently I'm guessing the accident has actually resolved a little bit, so hopefully we should be able to do this entire trip straight down. I'm now back in 5th gear, 70 miles an hour, 2000 RPM, because we did obviously that entire run on 3rd gear, so going back on 2nd gear should be alright. Not going to do it all in, because kind of a waste of fuel, but you know, still getting a good run. So yeah, let's move on. heading towards the roadworks again. On the backlog, going back. Thurston, Bayton. So well, we just went past the sign. And we're going back to Ipswich. My funny way of saying it. And yeah, so we're heading back there. And I got work in 7 hours. I had a little bit of a kit, but woke up. So I thought we'd take a little drive, get some Desnol, and yeah. Therefore, go back home and get some sleep while on this run. And yeah, drive has been nice. As I said before, though, it's like this car was doing actually amazing. To be honest with you. For what is it, 8 months now I had this car, and it's doing well. Other than electrical disaster, it is doing fine. Absolutely fine. But yeah, doing good. Not mine, so let's move on, shall we? And here we are, going down to 15 miles an hour. Miserably. Third gear. And just let the good times roll. Well, what's left of the ball? That's it. I would let you guys look at my ugly mug, but quite frankly, quite dark in here. I haven't got a light to shine on. Well, I kind of do, but it's not worth it. Not worth it. So you can just hear my lovely voice. Yeah, we're doing alright. Right, we've just gone past Bury and we're heading towards Stowmarket, shouldn't it? I believe. Yep, Stowmarket, Stow Upland, Eden Market, that's one of the other ones I missed. But yeah, so we're not too far away from me to go back home. So I will, you know what, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. It's good to think about ending the video here, but we might end up in the accident zone. So I'm not sure whether how well that's going to work out. So I've got a choice on what I'm going to do. But hopefully, we may have just, hopefully they'll probably just put it onto one side. Hopefully. It'd be nice if they did. Otherwise, I'm going to be pretty much screwed. But we'll see how it plays out, shall we? We'll see how it pans out. But other than that, you know, I've got my beats going. You guys won't hear it for obvious reasons. And, you know, pretty comfortable, pretty comfortable. Matter of fact, I'm getting a bit of a cramp going on here. My hips are getting a bit sore. Comfy to the point that my body is now locking up on me. We're doing alright. Let's get on with it, shall we? Accident ahead, so that's just the A12 being closed as usual. Probably not because there's roadworks on the A12 as well. So we need to think, what are we going to do? We've got an option. We're going to plough through it and hope for the best. Right, moment of truth. What is the bridge going to be like? Mandatory is coming up. This is our last opportunity. Otherwise, we're going to be cocked. So, I'm not seeing no brake lights. Nothing spills trouble yet. So, hopefully, we should be exiting clear. Because otherwise, because we saw the traffic and it was building up. So, if there's an issue, would have been now. Okay, I think we're good. I might just wishful thinking. No, I think we should be good. We should be good. I am still in flashing lights though, so something is amiss. Just going to whatever. Just going to go in this lane, stay here. It's not going to do us any favours. Let's slow down. Yeah. Well, I was going to cut the video, but yeah. I know we're going to look at the scan tool. So why is that this up here? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, this is just guiding us to it. Weirdly. Oh, I know there's an accident up here. I'm well aware of it, but because obviously earlier in the video we went past it. But he's removing, I suppose. What more can we ask for, right? It's something. The accident must be absolutely bad for it to be still, you know, here. Can't be a small one. Must be a massive one. Probably between a car and a lorry, I'm guessing. Or maybe a animal, maybe a deer and a car. I know it was a car. Don't know what sort though. It was too dark. All I saw was just hazards and obviously bunch of traffic earlier. But yeah. So I don't know what was the case, but all we know is it is what it is. Things happen. We've all been there. And yeah. I'm not seeing no lights or anything up ahead. No, I see the blues right in the distance, so you guys can see that right past the trees. Can't remember exactly what it was. I know it was past the Shell station. But hey ho, let's crack on, shall we? So there's the lights ahead. Well, I would have been home already. That must have been clear. But still here. Do I need to be in this lane today? Yeah. Okay, back off. I think we need to let the lorry past. Possibly. Don't know. Oh, police officer just got out. That's nice. That gives us a lot of hope. Put some fluid on the floor. So I wonder what that's about. Either that powder stuff to avoid oil spills, or maybe that type of stuff. Oh, right on. Gonna get loads of shipping to the next junction. Right, this one. My junction. Anyway, yeah, not too bad. Nice drive. We have a look at the scan tool and see what crops up, and then we call it quits. So this is 300C Golf again. So nice drive, bit slow. They put some stuff on the floor, so that could either be an oil spill or maybe fuel, or the worst, blood.
So, you know, things happen. So let's go and get the scan tool up and let's do this. There we go. Yep. Let's see what it says. It's going to have a temperature sensor code. That's going to easy crop up. Wow, hasn't. That's a first. All the CAN bus stuff came back though. Well, some of them. Cabin compartment, no. Instrument cluster, yeah. RAS central restraint system. So some of the squirrely codes came back. See, light rain sensor. See, all the usual bollocks. See, CAN bus B, lost combination with cluster cabin, which is working fine anyway. We all know this. Lost combination occasion RPM, da. See, it's all squirrely things. Lost communication. There's nothing wrong with the battery. It's basically, like I said, it's that what's it called? It's that HIDT module. When that, like I said, when that goes bad, it causes all sorts of squirrely things, and that's why we got all those codes back. But I'm surprised the temperature exhaust sensor came back. That one's normally the first to go back. But I know where it is. I'm not that bothered about it to go and get sorted because it's one of those things. Because when they it's a pain in the ass to get to, but it doesn't cause no big deals. Like, you know, it causes a check engine light every once in a while. Who cares? Nope. No. Back up. System scan. Ooh. Fuel consumed 7 litres last generation. There we go. Current preferred particulate filter, 33%. We've got 50 litres left in the tank. So we had a good drive. That's airflow. Still going down. Oh, we actually had a generation. If you remember from the last video, that said 4.2 odd grams, about 4.3 odd grams. Now we're on 2.2, so that means that we had actually a little bit of a generation. So guys, stuff like this, you drive your vehicles, you won't, if you drive them properly, especially diesels, you won't really have much of a problem. You know, as long as you look after them, you shouldn't really have to do a forced generation. As long as you take it on the road every once in a bit, you should be fine. Because you saw my soot count before. It was on the previous video. It's saying, I've got a bite on my lip. Not very nice. Yeah. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. So basically, like I said, it's like from the last video, that said about 4.3 odd grams. I can't remember which one it was. And now it says, what was it? 2.2. So that means that it did do a generation from state, whenever that was, and you saw all the mileage and whatnot. It was done. It consumed about 7 odd litres worth of fuel. So whenever it was last done, well, how it was done and when it was done, it did actually tell me. You know, some cars will actually tell you when it's doing a generation. This doesn't give me no info. So you know, that's fun. So yeah, so you know, there's the evidence. Like I said, look after your vehicles, do these type of drives, and yeah, because I'll do the videos every. I'll probably upload this video later. Do the first one of thing, because obviously now we've got proof of things have been done. So yeah. Anyway, this is 300 Seek Off. We are out.